I'm going to take you through my chest and back workout. This was pure savagery, so make sure you get it into your next workout if you want to feel the full force of the pump. As you can see, legs are getting bigger. Hold tight the mandem, hold tight the crew. Been starting every single session with a minute of handstands. Honestly, it looks a lot better from this angle because when I switch the camera around, tragic. I've got the biggest banana back going. Anyone that knows how to do handstands properly, please do let me know. I hang for a minute as well before every single session, just part of the routine. Gets me ready for the lift, but I didn't record that, so you're just going to have to imagine me hanging there. First exercise in this lift, if you know me well, I don't flat bench because I just think it is a waste of time. I am struggling with a slight injury to my titty, my right tit. So I'm actually using the incline Smith machine today simply because obviously there's more stability if you're using a barbell or a Smith machine, shall I say, rather than that with a dumbbell you've got that complete unilateral movement. With the Smith machine, obviously I'm using a bar, so my left titty can help out my right one if I get into any trouble. As you can see there, I've had to strip the bar before using it. Like, don't be a dickhead. If you are going to the gym, like, just strip your weights, because it is not my job, it is not anyone's job to strip your weights. If you're strong enough to put them on, then I'm pretty sure you're strong enough to take them off. I don't care how fatigued you are, it's just simple gym etiquette. The OCD's coming out here, just making sure that my positioning is right underneath the bar. You can really feel it if you're too close to one side of the Smith machine, or if your hands don't align on the little lines that are on the bar. I'm probably going to have a tiniest smidgen of a wiggle there to make sure it's right. Let's fire this bad boy up with a couple of 20s. Nothing too crazy. Again, if you're somebody that walks on a treadmill for a warm-up, like, do one, you're an idiot. You want to warm up doing the exercise that you're going to do. That's the best way to warm up the muscle. Just do it at a lighter weight. Absolutely tragic trim. Oh my God. I've just seen that. Nightmare. Let's see how this moves anyway. I've just slapped on another set of 20s there. The playlist was absolutely fire from this workout. I'll put it in the description box. But slapped on the 20s, probably lacking a bit of time, probably feeling a bit juicy. Rather than building up and taking ages to get to a working set, just one warm-up set, and let's get into it. 6 clean reps. If you've been watching the videos for a while, you'll notice that this incline is at a higher gradient than if I'm doing a dumbbell titty press. Simple reason is because I want to just hit different areas of my chest. I don't want it to be too far up because then I'm going to hit the front of my delt. I want to make sure it's chest focused, and if you can see that patch of what looks like grease on the bench, that's actually from my hair. I'm on a hair growth journey. I'm using rosemary oil at the moment, and honestly, it's bloody sensational. Feels great, smells great, looks great. What I love with the Smith machine is you can always hook in as well. So if you're really struggling, you're safe. 4 sets of 6 on that. Again, you know me. I am always hitting that calf raise machine. Really getting some serial growth out of the calves at the minute. Or I shouldn't say growth, strength. That is, what is that on the bar? 25, 25, that's 50, add 15. So that's 65 each side. So 130 on the calf raise. And as you can see, there's a little bit of definition in the calf, almost as much as you can see of the tricep poking through the quarter zip from My Protein. The link is in the description box. For me, it's always important to switch between a chest exercise, then a back exercise. I want to keep my workout as intense as possible, so I want to make sure that my muscles have time to recover, and what better way than doing chest then back, chest then back. This honestly was a beautiful, beautiful exercise, and I actually went up to full stack it towards the end because I'm just fucking massive. But am I moving that up? Yeah, there we go. That wasn't the full stack, but I did 4 sets of 6 on that. And then I come into, again, I want you to make sure that if you're doing an overhead pull, so for example, a lat pull down, then also on your back day, make sure you're doing a row. So you're targeting the length and the thickness of the back. 4 sets of 10 here. If you've been here for a while, you obviously know that this is a superset, because time is of the essence, and why wouldn't you want to superset titties with back after you've got your main strength lifts out of the way? We're going on to the superset. Comment right now if you can guess what the superset's going to be. Obviously, it's the incline titty press machine. Again, going to do 4 sets of 10 on here. So it was 4 sets of 10 on the row, 4 sets of 10 on the titty press. This, if you're hitting the incline Smith machine properly, this is going to feel, I can't believe how bad my haircut is. Why has nobody told me this until this point? Wow. Cool, I'm just going to deal with that whilst you watch me titty press, because that is pretty embarrassing. This is the last exercise of the workout, and if you stayed for this long, you're in for a fucking treat, because no one ever does their flies like this, and this is honestly going to give you 10x improvement on your results from doing your flies. Rather than using handles, you want to use these straps, and alright, it can be a bit fiddly to get your arms in them, especially got massive forearms because you've been doing too much of you know what, but when you use handles, the weakest point in your body is going to be your wrist, because that's just where the force can escape. Whereas when you're using your forearms, this is just impossible, which means you isolate your chest more. I've never felt more of a burn on the inside of my titties. So almost my cleavage area, I would say. Sensational burn. Very difficult. 4 sets of 10 on there. And that is an absolute wrap. If you found this useful, make sure you're subscribed and let me know what you want me to film for the next workout.